Hey guys, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. This is Weightless with Girl Like You, and I am sharing today my wax empties from the 20th of May through yesterday, which was the 31st. Also, happy June 1st. So, like I mentioned, this is going to be my empties for the last 11 days of May. So if you're interested in seeing what I got through, because I have gotten through quite a bit, then just keep on watching. Alright, so we got quite a basket full here. I'm going to do the clams first and then get into the bags. But first off is emptied up a bag of the 200 count jumbo cotton balls from Walmart. Also gonna put the wax things in there that we finished. Okay. And I have only 4. Ooh, I finished 4 Scentsy clams. And then I do have some testers. Okay. So in the bathroom, I finished up rainbow sherbet. This has notes of orange, berries, and key lime. This is a super strong performer. I actually picked this up last year. Earlier, like right when the catalog changed, and I hadn't used it. I have to be in the mood for like ice cream type scents and also lime. I love lemon all year long. Citrus, orange, all year long. I just have a harder time with key lime, but rainbow sherbet, I put this in the bathroom. I think I had like 3, or well, I had used 3 cubes one time and 3 cubes the next time in my Hoot warmer, which is a ceramic 25 watt warmer. And the 3 cubes did amazingly at throwing that scent into my bedroom, into my son's bedroom. I would highly recommend, if you have a hard time scenting your space, go up in wattage in your warmers, or try like a hotter warmer. Element, if you've got one. I've tried the Element. I've tried mini warmers, which is like a 15 watt. I've tried 20 watt warmers, which I did get better performance in, but I'm finding that more wax is better, and at least 2 to 3 cubes of Scentsy in there will blow perfectly. So I'm really happy that I found a solution to that. I might get another bar or so of this. We'll see. I have a lot of key lime or lime scents in my collection, and also some that I have poured. So I might be good for a hot minute, but I do hope that it will come back next spring. I might just put that one in there. I don't know which one I prefer more, cocoa lime or rainbow sherbet. They're both great lime zingy kind of scents. That one does have like a creamy base to it. But you get all the other. You get the orange and the strawberry along with the lime in that. So it kind of helps balance it out for my nose. I did finish up a bar of strawberry lemon cake. So glad that this made this back to the catalog. It's so good. This strawberry, I get like a strawberry buttercream with a hint of like lemon zest. I do find that these cure very well and perform better for me if I do let them set a little bit longer, but also don't mind that if I don't cure them and I warm them up like not long after getting them. It's like a medium. It's not really like light like churro, but sometimes you don't want to be smacked in the face with a scent, and I'm okay with that. I do love to mix this with other strawberry scents and also other vanilla bakery scents, and it's one of my favorites. It'll go back in my club at the end of the catalog. Don't mind this messy clam. I actually use this to scrape a waxident off my dresser in the living room. So this is a bar of crumb top that Christine sent me, and thank you so much. This is oats, brown sugar, and butter. It's one of my favorite bakery scents, and this brown sugar note in the blend It's so good. It's warm, it's cozy. You get the oat note. The butter isn't overwhelming. It's just so delicious. I can use 4 cubes or a half a bar and 4 warmers in my living room and scent the whole space, and it'll go for like 8 to 10 hours. Love that. From the Bring Back My Bar recently, I finished this off in the kitchen. This is Amaretto, which is an almond scented fragrance sweetened with honey and spice. This is a freaking beast. I like Amaretto in moderation. So a couple times I melted 1 cube of rum plum plum with Amaretto. The Amaretto took over. And then I think I was melting a pistachio scent in the living room, and I had this in my little container of wax in my kitchen. And I put a cube in that, and it just blended beautifully. When the air conditioning would come on, like the scent from the kitchen just wafts through the living room, dining room area. This is so strong. So I originally tried a combination of this and king cake to kind of give me almond croissant vibes, but it didn't do that for me. And also, unfortunately, I did take out king cake. I have a kind of regret of doing that, but then also it wasn't an absolute love for me. So I'm okay with it being out of my club. Also, glad to finish the Amaretto bar. And I'm not hurt that it's gone. Okay. I'm going to do these little testers that I have been melting randomly in the bathroom. We're also combining them in different spaces. So one combination I did is I had a tester of Now and Zen and Blue Sage and Tonka. I like Now and Zen. I can't stand Blue Sage and Tonka. I like Tonka as a note in the background and not super in the forefront. Now and Zen has like a grapefruit and eucalyptus type vibe. I don't know. I was just trying to freshen up the space. They're both kind of like in the fresh herbal kind of category. These two, I think they're like a half a cube worth of wax, so like a whole cube. The Blue Sage and Tonka overtook that. Just wanted to finish up a tester, so it's not super hurt at that. I did find a tester of Waves and Wonders. It's not gonna focus. I'm trying. This is like an aquatic. It's so pretty. I have no idea where the lid is to this. I melted that in the bathroom. It was nice. I don't know when I melted this, but I did a tester of Cocoa Lime. This was brown. It was discolored. This is probably from one of the first times it rolled out for the spring and summer. It's so pretty. This is definitely creamy coconut with a hint of lime. I need to make sure I put that on my to-buy list this summer before the season changes. I like it because it's not super tart. It's creamy, and I'm still dipping my toe in key lime, which I have used a lot of different key limes blends from a variety of creators, and I've enjoyed them, but I've also found some that are like super tart and very astringent, and they kind of hurt my head a little bit. So I have to be careful, or I have to blend them with more vanilla in order to enjoy them, or coconut. I have a Berry Bright tester here. I think I melted this in the bathroom. This is like a blue raspberry type scent. I think it's got blue raspberry and clementine. I actually have this in one of my as a, like, not a reward, but like in a party clothes that I have. This is one of the 6-packs that I plan on purchasing. I'm gonna buy like a bunch of the blue waxes. I don't know why, I just felt like it was appropriate. And then I melted these 3 random testers I found in my cart in here. This one was, I think, from 21. maybe 2020, when they had like the little, I don't know, it came in a whiff box, I think. But this is from the collections, Fragrance Your Way, or something like that. So this is collection 7, fragrance 23. This one kind of gave me Monsters Inc. or Be Fabulous vibes. It's very pretty. I love Be Fabulous. And I have Monsters Inc. in Sully. He's somewhere on my bed, I don't know. And then this is also very gross looking, but this one is collection 6, fragrance 21. This one was Fiesta Lime. So we have 2 citruses, and then I don't know why I felt the need to, but this was a tester that I had made many moons ago when Harbor's Edge came out. So I had used this little piece. Harbor's Edge is beautiful. Salty, seagrass. There's like a berry note in there. So I was kind of going for like a salty citrus vibe in the bathroom. This was maybe equivalent to like 1.5 cubes worth of wax. Didn't get much out of those because they were like old as dirt. So I'm very glad to see those go, and I no longer have to worry about keeping those. And that is it for Scentsy. So if you only joined me because of the Scentsy, then thank you so much for spending some time with me. I'm going to be starting with the vendor. So I have some vendor clams here. Also melted quite a bit of my own personal pores, so that was enjoyable. Okay. In my tea light, I melted Queen of the Pinups from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is stunning. I got this as a sample when my 3 Brittles took a road trip up and down from Alabama back to Wisconsin, Birmingham, and then Memphis sometimes. This is so pretty. This is a floral fruit type of scent. I would definitely get this again. I love how small these little sample cups are. I don't know. I like miniature things. But this holds 1/2 ounce. I don't know if that's something she's going to keep doing going forward, but I just thought this was very awesome because it scented the whole living room in the tea light, granted, because it was hot. It didn't last very long, but I would definitely get that again. Finished up a clam of Laverne's Pie Stand from L3 Waxy Wonders. This, I don't know how old this is, but this also got a little squishy. I really want manufacturers to make clamshells that come in polypropylene or a material that does not absorb the oils, because that's why they get squishies, because they're absorbing the fragrance oils or the oils that are naturally part of the wax formula, and then also transfer that plastic scent to your wax. So it would be great if we could find some, or if the people who make the sauce cups could get into wax melt packaging. That'd be fantastic. Off my soapbox. Laverne's Pie Stand, I don't know the notes on this, but what I smelled in the warmers was like a delicious, creamy, I'm going to say apple pie a la mode kind of vibe. I got apple, warm spices, pie crust, and then sort of like a vanilla. I don't know if it was an ice cream note or whatever, but I got this either in the round robin or as a part of a box that Summer had gifted me. I'm so sorry, I don't remember, but it was delicious. Loved that. Waxy Taffy mango cupcakes. I was ecstatic to try this. This is cupcakes at Tiffany's, basically with mango glaze. I put a note on here. I melted this in the morning on May 21st. Scent appeal was 10 out of 10. I melted a little bit of mango sorbet and orange chiffon cake from L3 Waxy Wonders in alternating warmers. Well, not alternating, but I had like 3 warmers that didn't have scent in them, but I use this at my desk, and then the warmers closest to me, so that when the air kicked on, I was just blasted in the face with this. It didn't last very long though. This was like strong for like 5 hours, and then it fizzled out. That's just how it is with fruit sometimes. Fruit and bakery won't always fill the whole day. But this is so good. I love the mango glaze. If she uses like a mango sorbet oil mixed with the cupcakes at Tiffany's, I'm down with mango and bakery. So that was very yummy. I don't have a note on this. I know I melted this in the afternoon. This is from Zape. So I didn't do a video, but I got the Under the Big Top Carnival sampler, which all her scents, I got like 10, it's either 10 or 12 scents in shot cups basically, of different carnival scents, and they're all different varieties, and I really enjoyed this one. This one is Carnival Corn, which is fresh buttered popcorn with fruity cereal bits. This was so good. It was like Fruity Pebbles mixed with like the buttery popcorn. So in my mind's eye, like I envisioned popcorn balls with the marshmallow and the like Fruity Pebbles all mixed together, and it was solid. So I cut this scent shot in 4 pieces. So that's like a ½ ounce per warmer, and I did it in alternating warmers in my living room, and it was fantastic. I really am enjoying like Fruity Pebble scents, because it's bakery with citrus, so I'm totally cool with that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the clams of the wax that I had poured. This was a clamshell in what was the first version of United Wheat Pie, which is cherry pie, apple strudel, brown sugar and pecans, baked crust, and a hint of country cream. The apple strudel definitely is in the forefront. The cherry pie has more of a spiced cherry vibe to this. Also want to bring to the attention, these clams I will not be buying again ever. They're squishy after not so long, and the transfer of the plastic smell is not something I want on my wax, so I won't be using these again. Just trying to cut some costs where I can, and that was clearly the wrong decision. In regards to the scent though, I liked it, but the pecans and brown sugar note I wasn't really vibing with, so I was glad to have like fully tested that scent out in the living room, but I liked the one I ended up doing. This no label one was one of the like extras or the ugly bars of S'mores by the Ocean, which is salty sea air, 3 different kinds of marshmallow, s'mores, and also musky vanilla combination. I'm obsessed with this. Salty sea air and marshmallow just go very well together. If you add like extra sweetness with salty sea air, like a vanilla, graham cracker, it's just so delicious, and I really enjoyed how that went, and that went for me in my living room for 2 days. Granted, it was stronger on the first day, which any wax is going to be like that, but the fact that it went for 2 days in my living room was awesome. So thoroughly enjoyed that, and I have a few more in my stash, as well as I removed one of the wax cakes from my site so I could hold on to that and use that again. Another one that I had previously listed on my soft opening, after everything like sold practically, there was like 2 left of Sugar Honey, which would have been a really good name for something with honey in it, but I was going based off the song. It made me feel like, you know, drinking snow cones, and it's during summertime, you're out riding bikes as a kid. Anyway, so this is blue raspberry slushy, saltwater taffy, raspberry lemonade, and a hint of cherry slushy. This is so good. I like the blue raspberry, and the raspberry lemonade, it really pulled out that juicy raspberry scent Then you get the zing of the lemonade behind that with just a hint of the cherry. This actually went for, I don't turn off my warmers except I blow out the tea lights. So it went from like, say 2 o'clock up until 3 o'clock that afternoon, the next day. Very happy at how that one went. It's very nice. Love a fruity, candy-like type scent. I snuck one of the samples to melt in my bedroom of Know You're Toasted, which is bakery dough, zucchini bread, sugar cookie royale, campfire mallow, and palo santo. This is super decadent bakery mixed with warm, cozy, smoky marshmallow and palo santo. I plan on pouring that again for the next release. It's just so good. This was another one of the test clams. This is waffles at the end. So this is pumpkin pecan waffles. Wow. Bakery dough, 2 kinds of raspberry, cinnamon sugar donuts. That's what I use to come up with waffles at the end. This one is definitely more prominent on the cinnamon sugar donuts and the bakery dough. The pumpkin pecan waffle sits in the background, but it still adds like a really good doughy, mapley base. And then you throw in that raspberry. So good. And I really hope you all who picked that up really enjoyed it as well, because it's just so yummy. And I was really trying to kind of replicate breakfast in bed, because it's one of my favorite bars, and I didn't appreciate it as much when it rolled out, but then I got some in, was it last year? They had like that bakery bundle in the flash sale, and it kind of reignited my love for that, but I only got 2 bars of that, so I have 1 left that I'm holding on to like Gollum, because it's just so good. Next I did a sample, melted a sample, cut this in half in 2 of my tea lights of Vanilla Valentine, which is a beautiful creamy vanilla with a little hint of musk, like a sweet, not very masculine musk. It's just so pretty. I want to mix Vanilla Valentine in everything. It is phenomenal, and it's just so good. Okay, next on to all of the bags. That is mine. From Cindy, she sent me some I Heart wax, and when I got the Richard's Mustache Cake Bite, she stuffed the poly mailer, not poly, first class mailer full of wax. But anyway, this was a wild berry pound cake. I loved this. I melted 1 shape at one time in a tea light and 1 shape at one time in the Simply Diamond warmer on my desk. I love this because a wild berry mousse note, or wild berry mixed with the pound cake, was fantastic. I would definitely get that. I have a lot of no-name ones in here. I got like in a D-stash, like the cake and cookie sampler from Sassy Girl Aroma, and I had melted I'll Get By With Bread with a tart that I had poured. So I'll Get By With Bread is birthday cake, zucchini bread, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and cornbread muffins. Phenomenal blend. And then I kind of wanted to add some almond, so I had Late Night Cookie Bake, which is almond macaron, oatmeal, milk, and honey, bakery dough, and hints of cupcakes at Tiffany's. So they both had the cupcakes at Tiffany's. This was a beautiful vanilla, dense, heavy bakery day in my living room, and it was phenomenal. Love that. Ooh, from a raspberry jam sampler from Lavender and Speckles. I did these 3 in my bedroom. So this is raspberry jam, boom boom type, and pink coconut. This is probably my favorite one that I tried out of the sampler. I still have more that I want to dive into. It's like this month I'm doing the wax melting challenge that's hosted by Patricia Gates, so I'm trying to like enjoy variety versus just randomly picking. But this was stunning. I would definitely get this in a bigger size. Boom boom and raspberry jam played very well together, and then you get the extra nuttiness from the coconut. And that pink coconut played very well with the Boom Boom. Enjoyed that a lot. From my pretzel sampler, this is frosted lemon pound cake and pretzel. I melted this the afternoon of the 21st. And oh, okay, so then I melted in alternating warmers with the other half of crumb top. Oh, what does it say? It says in alternating warmers. Oh, because the pretzel. Pretzel I struggle with, but the pretzel in this and with the lemon pound cake, this gave me like ginger snap vibes. And I don't know how that happened, but something of like the darker breaded notes of the pretzel mixed with the frosted lemon pound cake gave me ginger snap vibes. And then we had the crumb top going on in the living room. It was stunning. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was really yummy. Ooh, do I have any more second and spruce before I start digging in? Let me finish with all the lavender and speckles first. Now, from the Round Robin, Bonfires by the Sea. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Got this in the Round Robin. I think Stephanie says she put that in there. Steph the Scented Gemini. This is Salty Ocean Air, blending with smoky, earthy cedar and pine. Phenomenal. I melted this in my bathroom and also did this out in the living room. This is so good. It's like ocean air meets like this big cliff with a huge forest in it, and you're getting like a combination of all those, the salty ocean air and the tree. It was just beautiful. Absolutely love this. Would definitely get that again. In fact, I'm going to keep these both to put in my binder for refreshing my memory on what I need to get from Beth. Okay. That is it for the lavender speckles. From Second and Spruce, I had tried NYC Nights. This was a slice that I took off my sister's cake bite with her permission. This is crisp apple, marshmallow fireside, toasted mallow, pretzel, and bakery air. Now this combo with the apple marshmallow fireside and both the marshmallows, it was smoky apple with bakery. Phenomenal, phenomenal. I loved this. I would get this again. Apple and smoky marshmallow notes. It's fantastic. I predominantly got the marshmallow fireside, the apple, toasted marshmallow, then the pretzel, and then the bakery air. Like, it was like that for me. Melt this, with the slice, I cut it in half and put it in the 2 tea lights, and you can smell this from Mars. Absolutely love that. Let me not put that in the garbage. I'm gonna put that over here with my stack of stuff I need to get again. Okay. On to Teddy Bees. I only finished 3? Or no, I only finished 2. Okay. From the recent, my pre-order, I actually melted this whole souffle of Escobar, which is Palo Santo and beach treats. It is such a banger. I'm so glad it works for me in my home. This is a beautiful, not super smoky Palo Santo, but it's kind of like a cologne Palo for my nose, mixed with the beach nights or beach treats. And it didn't take much. I probably used like a 1/3 ounce in each of my warmers, and it would go for 3 days. So super glad about that. I'm glad I picked up a tub of that, but I want a loaf at some point. This was fantastic, and I absolutely loved that. Okay, so moving on, I finished up my souffle of Ferris Wheel After Dark from Salt Mountain Melts. This is caramel tobacco, funnel cake, and cotton candy. This is like doughy beautifulness. Caramel tobacco is sweet and creamy with a little earthy tobacco, tobacco is like a sweet kind of scent, but it also has like little hints of spice to it, kind of sweet. It kind of gives like the same vibes that birch does without the woodsy, but it's still kind of earthy. So you get the fried dough, you get the caramel, which is not super heavy or sea salt caramel. It's just gooey butteriness with the tobacco and then the sweetness from the cotton candy. I was so sad to see this go, but this is one of my favorites. Very glad I have 2 more souffles to go through. That, and I'm going to keep the outer bag so I can reuse that for another double bagging situation. Moving on, I finished up from the round robin half of a brittle of winter biscuits from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is a sweet scent of Christmas baking with warm hints of cinnamon, buttery pastries, gingerbread cookies, and patchouli. But this isn't like a stinky hippie patchouli. This is like a creamy, warm patchouli. I've never picked up the bakery notes in this, but the patchouli did it for me. This won me on patchouli, and I think all of the YouTubers who convinced me to jump on trying winter biscuits because it's phenomenal. I do have 2 brittles in my collection, and I'm going to be hoarding them for a hot minute until Julie opens back up again, until it gets cold outside. Okay, so next up I have Rose Girls. I finished up Goodnight Moon from Rose Girls. This is sweet lavender, pink sugar, peppermint, and birthday cake. Love this in my bedroom. Take it out of the bag so I can use that bag again. I loved this. This actually, when I melted this in my bedroom, I have the 3 warmers. I would do 1 mini melter in it. I love Julie's. Jenny's? The peppermint in this is phenomenal. With the lavender and the birthday cake, it's a creamy, very relaxing, soothing type scent. I love lemon. Well, I love lemon, but I love lavender and peppermint together. Definitely would get that again. And thank you to Summer for letting me try that. And then lastly, I went through my last bag of cream cheese frosting from Rose Girls just yesterday Thursday. I got this to mix with, I had pretzel from her, and then I had the cream cheese frosting, and to mix it with strawberry jam to get like the strawberry pretzel vibe. I didn't ever really end up doing that. I think maybe a little bit last year, but I didn't touch it this year. But the cream cheese frosting, this was phenomenal. I actually was heavy-handed in this. I think I had half a bag left, and I literally put 2 mini melters in all of the warmers in my living room, which is now 10 warmers. 2 tea lights, and then the 8 Scentsy warmers, and it did very well. I enjoyed that. I would definitely get it again. I do also have the cream cheese frosting oil, so if I ever get the craving, I can do it myself. And then lastly, I do have some bags here of wax that I poured. This is sweet lavender cookies. This is lavender marshmallow and sugar cookies. Not the sugar cookie royale, but like a sugar cookie oil by itself. This is very buttery marshmallow with a slight hint of sweet lavender. I like the lavender marshmallow, but it's not. It's more marshmallow than lavender. I had poured this in December of last year, and with that time, it threw very well for me in the living room, and I put that throughout all the warmers. I don't know what this was. This was a dehoused clam of scoops and cones. I think I messed up the clam, but I wanted to keep the wax. Summer scoop, vanilla, sugar vanilla waffle cones, pink frosted cake, and strawberry parfait. Very heavy, not heavy, but it's a very strawberry creamy with vanilla bakery. Very delicious. Love that one. And then I've been craving beach nights a lot, so I had poured recently, well, not last month, in April, beach nights, marshmallow bomb and sugar cookie royale. give me beach sand bingo vibes, but without it being beach sand bingo. And I was discovering with this oil from this particular supplier, the longer you let it set, the more it really develops. Earlier in the month, I had tried melting it in May. So this, yeah, I gave it a month cure time, but then tried it 2 weeks later, and the Beach Nights note was a lot more prominent than the Sugar Cookie Royale. But that part didn't bother me much. I like Beach Nights mixed with additional bakery. It was really, really good. I don't know if I plan on doing something like that. I want to do something with Beach Nights, of course, but I want to make it unique, you know, so we'll see. I'm trying to figure out something. This was a no name or no, what is this? This was the rehoused bag of coastal pine cones. This is stunning. I got this, okay, coastal pine cones is not mine. This is from Lavender and Speckles, but the bag had busted, so I rehoused it, and I forgot to bring the original bag in here for show and tell, but it's basically like coastal oceanic with a hint of lemon mixed with roasted pine cones, and it's phenomenal. It's fresh, it's uplifting, cleans the air type scent, outdoorsy, beautiful. I would definitely get that again. I still have one more bag to go through, and I really, really enjoyed that. That is it. That's all I've gotten through 40 minutes later. I'm gonna edit this down, but yeah, that's what I've gotten through the last 11 days, the last end of May. I hope you guys have been melting and enjoying your wax stash, and I will catch you soon in the next one. You guys take care, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.